I'm 21 years old.
I'm 19.
I'm 21. Okay, I'm 20 years old and I was sexually assaulted by my uncle and his friends repeatedly from 9 years to 10. I was raped at the age of 8 and 18. They came, they robbed, they collected her money, phones, and they raped us, me and her. It happened at different stages of my life, like 3 times. The first I was 14, 18 and 19. The first one, that was when I was 14, was my uncle. Then when I was 18, an acquaintance who I just met, and 19 was my ex-boyfriend. Okay, it first happened when I was 5 and then subsequently when I was 7 by my lesson teacher and at my house. Yes, at that point I felt defenseless because number one, I was very young and naive, and secondly, I was threatened, yes, that he would beat me, and usually he was my lesson teacher, so he would usually beat me if I do something wrong, and so I was afraid that something bad might happen, so I kept quiet and I didn't let anybody know, not until years after it happened. For the first one, that was when I was 14. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. There was nothing for me to do. I don't even know what would I even do. That's like, there was nothing I could do. But for that of the second, that was when I was 18, I was able to do something. That was after the incident. I was able to pick a mirror glass and then I shook him here at his shoulder. I felt defenseless, and that was because I could not do anything about it. I was helpless and I couldn't tell him. Although a few times I got out of the situation by kicking his penis and screaming, but it still wasn't enough because I was still assaulted, and I wish I had or I knew certain defense measures I could take at that point in time. I didn't tell anyone. I was not just comfortable discussing about it, so I kept it to myself. People just looking at you like you did it intentionally, like, I don't know. I just couldn't tell anyone. I just kept it to myself. No, I just tell people, just like I'm doing now, to encourage people, because it's not something that I hold on to now, because it's all in the past. So it's my mom doesn't know about it because of the stigma, the fear, and
from these stories and many more, told and untold, the need to address rape and sexual violence has become quintessential. Between January 2020 to May 2020, the Nigerian police has recorded over 700 reported cases of rape and sexual assaults. And for every one reported case of an assault, there are 9 other unreported cases because of the societal stigma associated with it. It is important that we acknowledge the reality of rape. It is also important that we establish rape as a social disease and not an individual misfortune or responsibility. To hold perpetrators responsible for violence and support the decisions that women and girls have made for their protection. Some say there is no solution to rape and sexual assault. However, research has shown that most self-protective actions significantly reduce the rate of an assault being completed by more than 80% compared to non-resistance. Joycelyn Hollander said, and I quote, "Women's self-defense training is the only sexual violence prevention strategy with solid evidence of effectiveness at reducing rates of victimization. The self-defense movement is aimed at teaching women and girls that regardless of our body type, athletic ability or disability, that we can use what we have to defend ourselves and that no one is invisible. We will have a number of videos that will give a basic and comprehensive self-defense toolkit, starting with the verbal self-defense, the physical self-defense, and the must-have self-defense items. With these, we hope to equip women and girls with knowledge and support to be able to defend themselves from rapists. It is important that we are all mentally and physically aware and ready to perceive a threat now, because you can be targeted by a rapist. Thank you.